Oh, welcome to another Hydroneer video. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Look at it. Lovely blue sky. In the real world, not so much. Anyway, in today's video, I was actually gonna build a building. Ooh, remember where I was. I was actually gonna build a building around this. Was the secret plan of a ninja. So I've had a bit too much caffeine this morning already. Right, so, but yesterday I got a comment on my latest video, episode 3. David Cox, be curious to see how large of an ingot you can make in 15 minutes. Sounds like a challenge. I'm a bit competitive in that aspects. Although it's not going to be a reoccurring thing, but it does sound like a good challenge to take up. So I've already spent a bit of time yesterday off screen, kind of jumped in, cleaned out this, got out some of the crud from within this. There is actually an amazing amount of crud that gathers in that. Small little pebble pieces that just cause the game to go spastic. So yeah, I've cleaned out both of this and that thing down there. I've also gone through, completely cleaned this out, so there's no gold in here. We know our starting point, we know what we've got. Also got no metal or iron ore in there. I do need to pull these out quickly. So the plan of attack is to take the big raspberry machine. I don't know why I called it that, a bit random. And we're gonna basically, that's prepped, fueled. We're gonna start the clock. 15 minutes, don't worry, you're not going to have to watch a 15-minute long video of me mining out the ground, as much as that could be weirdly entertaining. I'm going to time-lapse that with a clock in the corner, speed the clock up to match the video. It's going to be as non-legitimately close to 15 minutes in real life as possible, as such, in a time-lapse. That makes kind of no sense, but yeah. So that's the plan. Going to just go and do a big mining session in the underground cave. And I've made sure these are all got fuel. There's 4 in there. I've actually got one there I've prepped for a second in case the system can't manage it, but oh, I see a nugget. But I'm not going to do that in the 15 minutes. If it struggles, it struggles. And let's have a look. We start wandering off like a madman. So we're going to do a full 15-minute run. I've got a fresh coffee next to me. I'm ready and raring to go. I've also got some music ready to play. I'm not worried about the... Yeah, I'm not worried about this lot. I might just move some of those though. I want it piling up. I'm literally just going to turn the machine on and go for it. And hopefully... Actually, I should probably try and repair a few things first. But hopefully nothing breaks like that. Just grab a toolkit. I actually bought a whole lot. I put out a post. I think I've put out an Instagram post. If not, follow me, shameless plug, at Sergeant Drayke on Instagram. I bought a whole load of these. It's like 3K's worth. I love the fact that you can repair them when they're not broken as well. Devs. Oh yeah, I got to repair the harvester. I'm gonna get the name right this time. Alright. Let's get it on. Alright, that's going to be the end of the 15 minutes. Well, unfortunately that seemed to just not go my way. That was like the first take, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to run with it. I'm just going to go one take. Loads of different silly little things happening, but either way, that was really kind of like quite fun. Quite nice to just get into it. You may have noticed I've had some really weird like frame issues through the whole of that, where it's just dropping frames. Oh, hello. Oh, it's because I had to leave the... Yeah, but that's part of the reason I had to leave the game and come back in. Is, for some reason, when it gets just too laggy, the game then just suddenly wants to drop everything in the graphics card. And how I know that is I'm running all the different... hold on a second, I'm having a moment. I'm running Precision X and I run Task Manager, and I can see and monitor exactly what's going on with the computer at the time, the hardware. And when it starts to get really jittery, and you can tell it gets jittery because things get caught on the conveyor belts and then stop and then go and then stop and then go, and then it just gets all weird. Hello. I'm going to unload this as well. I know it's not within the 15 minutes, but it was... Oh my god, what is going on? It was part of the catch. There we go, look. Do you smell? Look. Oh, just wasn't for me. You have your good days and you have your bad days. Yeah, so I found that when it gets really stuttery, quite a few times my graphics card would be reading quite a happy 60% load, which is a comfortable place I've got it to. And then all of a sudden it will just suddenly start to glitch, and then it will just drop to like 10% load. And 10% load is kind of like the average I get for the loading screen, or for like the main menu. And it just completely bums out. And the only way I've been able to fix that is by physically pulling out of the game into the menu and then coming back into it. What's happening there? Oh, see, this is the other thing. Because I had to come out of the game and come back into it, I've now got a backlog. See, it just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. Oh, you're in the wrong place. Paneling. Oh, so it's just, when I did the last video, this worked beautifully, like hardly any moments where it just clogged up, whereas now, today, I've logged in, and I've had an update. There's even more stuff around this. Like, yes, I wasn't getting any bits, whereas now, it's, oh crap, it's clog central, I was going to say. See, they don't seem as big as well. Something's changed. Strange. But anyway, right. Time to get on with the next part of the video, which was to smelt all of this in one pot and see what the total value of it was. I'm a bit kind of gutted about that. Not done quite well. But kind of gutted about that, right. Grab a pot, had a good old tidy up earlier, move these out of the way. And I will swing through the 6 million clicks that I now need to do to get this all into one pot. Alright, time-lapse time number 2. Alright, there we go. That's, whew. Oh man, look at the frames. Hate those pots. That's all the gold. That is all the gold. Oh my. I completely forgot to turn the system off, so I got halfway through that and was like, oh my god, everything's breaking. Okay, is that smelt down? Let's see, this could take a while. And then the other thing is, do I do it as a ring or do I do it as a necklace? Let's do it as a ring. Whoa! Okay, we'll use him. It's a good day to use a sapphire. Done yet? Yeah, we're done. Let's go and stack Q back on there. Stick Q in there. God, I love having a good tidy up. Kind of still a bit gutted about my bad performance, but let's put you on there. Need you. No. Thank you. The Ring of Justice.
Give me that ring.
Yeah, that's a really bad Gollum impression. Right, stick you in the money pot. Oh, I was actually going to see how much that gold block was actually... I just got too excited. I was going to run that gold block across to the market stand and see how much just the gold block on its own would sell for. That would have been brilliant. Well, that's what happened. Definitely feels different after their update. Don't know what they've done. Select the... Oh my god. Okay. Call that 50k. This is why I get to the market stand and it's like, no, we don't collect rings today. Thank you. Ah, yeah, buggers. Yeah, absolute buggers. Gotta say for a minute then I was like, oh my god, where's my ring? Oh yeah. Oh. Wow, still better, but only 2k. Well, there we have it. A 15-minute bad mining session gets you 51k on a ring. That's not bad. Not bad at all, Mr. Bond. Alright, so I've just quickly jumped down here, put in some lamps. We are definitely making a serious job of this. Just kind of put a few lamps in for bits that I need to come along and sort out. Might have a tidy up. But, whew, this is getting serious. I'm going to get on with the show. I'm going to probably just have a tidy up, empty the... Oh, don't tell me I can't get this up there. I was going to say I was going to get on and try and build a building today. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so glad I don't get stuck in that anymore. So, I kind of don't know about building it there. I did think about maybe moving the whole of this system back a couple of paces to get that landing pad on this dirt. Would be a job and a half. But then that also did kind of swing with the idea of raising this system up a bit higher, and I can rejig this. So what I might do is I might put those in line with this hill. The advantage of that would it would reduce some of the pressure requirement on the pipes as well, and that would, I think, if I just say like blocks, so 1, 2, 3 blocks, be 3 blocks for that to come across for that. You know what, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and build some sort of building around this as well. Try and get some sort of shack going. I've been putting it off because this here is a nightmare when it comes to collecting the big panels and stuff. They just fling everywhere and then they get caught and then this spins everywhere and it's just an absolute nightmare. But hey ho, I think that's what I'm going to do. I really wish I could have a camera account. If any devs or game developers or whoever in the world of Hydroneer is watching, it would be really good if I could bring in another player and have like somebody watching from above for me to time lapse That'd be a brilliant idea. But hey, I'm going to get on and probably do another time lapse. This will probably be the last time lapse for this episode, hopefully. And when I come out of time lapse, I'll have all this jigged across, spread out, a bit bigger, and have some sort of building coming out. Is the idea. Alright, welcome back guys. As you've just seen, I was doing a time lapse rebuilding the whole mine site. Maybe that's it in the distance. As you can see, this tractor right here is massively glitched out. I'm hoping that it was that. I don't really want to touch it because it took me a long time to get it there. But there's probably a good 50 plus items in the back of that. I've bought another tractor and I'm just going to try and gently unload some of it, but again, there's some really weird things happening with them at the minute. Oh, that might work. So yeah, working on this place, trying to get it together. I was going to make some sort of like corridor back down here with stairs going up, and then having this as like a work area and maybe some sort of parts bit. I've already got quite a lot of walls and stuff here prepared. As you can see, this completely got changed. I wouldn't say completely got changed, it just got finessed. It's the same design. I've put in another kind of vertical one there going in, kind of takes you up. I don't know how that's going to play out, that one extra on it, but I have jigged around with a pressure, so now all of that is 3/4 pressure. That same pipe feeds this one set going up, just there, and again that's half pressure. The harvester now has nearly maximum pressure. That pipe's also split with two. That then feeds the crushers at the top, which are just over half pressure. And now the ones that go vertical up to the filters are all on their own pipe, which is this one here. And I haven't, interestingly enough, got a pressure gauge on that. Do I have a spare one? Oh, I have got a pressure one. I forgot I had that pile. Your half pressure. I have to read that upside down for a minute. So yeah, these are all spread out now with 3 wides by 4 deep. Your filter points up there. I've got to put some walls in on them to kind of like block it out like that. Again, same. Those 2 are the biggest. Then we've got our shard one, and then that's for all like the cut emeralds and stuff. I've actually cut that down a lot. I just kind of grinded them all down and went and sold them all for dirt cheap. I think I got like 12,000 or something for it in the end. Didn't bother recording that either. I've kind of been in a zone. So yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. But yeah, so I was actually starting to build like the base, the building, buying loads of stuff, but I got fed up with going back and forth buying it. I was kind of testing my luck, really, seeing how much I could cram in the back of the tractor, and kind of paid the price for it. Yeah, still stuck. Can I kind of... Crap. Oh no, I gotta remember where it is. Oh, that is close. That's manageable. I can do that. Let's see if I can get some of this. What? Where did that even... Why is it doing this? What? What? Why? Alright, I'm going to call it here, guys. I think I've just going to step away from this. Just going to step away. As always, like and subscribe. Dislike if you didn't like it. Put your comments and questions below. I'll try and get back to them as soon as I can. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Drayke out.